Hold on. Hey.
What's up?
What's up, man?
These just chocolate brothers from another mother. Hey, yo, this brother that shit gave me so much love in every record.
And I appreciate
you know what I'm saying? And
I appreciate you, baby. Appreciate
we done had lunch.
Yeah.
And then we spent a New
That was
Year's
dinner.
together.
That was dinner for lunch.
Hey, yo, check this out. This is your night, yo.
Yeah, for sure.
You the hottest nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
And we gonna go and rip this shit. We gonna have a good time. Everybody give him a round of applause. Round of applause. Round of applause. That's right, Kurt.
Good to see you, baby. You look good with that all black and them diamonds on you.
Yeah, I told you what it was.
Good.
Yeah, I told you.
You done met Arnold before? Arnold. It's the CEO. This one's
me and his baby mother and all these Charlotte hoes and all this shit, and me will be okay with that, guys. And me come back and live here and stay in this fucking house with our child.
I don't want you to stay. I've been begging you to
I know you tried to kick me out
This one of them
yesterday at 3 in the morning.
This one of them real movies, man. Y'all look, tune in and see what we dealing with. Shouted really cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Real life, man. I'm not going.
Because you're calling
do your
me a
thing.
crazy ass woman
I'm not
on the internet trying to make me look bad because your ass was trying to kick me out to go to a hotel with our 3-month baby. What? Embarrassing me like that.
Shawty is a certified side. Just trying to act like she. Now, let's take it there. Her parents know she's my side. Everybody knows she's a side. She don't want y'all to know she's a side. She got to save her face. She got to crash all the way out.
Cops on me. Look at this shit. He wants me to get out of his house. Go ahead. Go ahead, baby. Tell him. Tell him. Where's this stupid? Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Yeah, whatever. He want to call the cops on me for whatever the reason. Whatever. Stupid ass. My 3-month-old baby. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. I've never heard that from a man before, so it was like, oh, like, let's build a family. Like, that was something we spoke about. So it was like, my parents been married for 30 years plus. Like, I wanted that family aspect out of it. So it's just unfortunate how it ended up, but
it would seem that DaBaby's ex Danny Lee is still mad at him for embarrassing her and throwing her and their newborn kid out his crib on a live video back in 2021, and now in light of the Diddy case, Danny is out here being messy and allegedly saying that DaBaby did more than just attend Diddy's private party. Now, do y'all remember when DaBaby kind of ratted out on himself saying that he was at some really exclusive Diddy party with Beyonce and Jay-Z early on in 2020, talking about how Diddy had taken a very big interest in him? If only he knew what kind of interest Diddy was showing him. Well, word on the street is he was given another special invite to a private park and became a frequent attendee afterwards, the reason why he was kind of acting out during that period.
When I got canceled, I had just met 50 a week before. He was supposed to say, get me the f away from that. He ain't do that. Look, when you're down, you find a goddamn brother. And when you're up, you find a fake ass friend.
For context, DaBaby's career really kicked off in 2019 after his song Chew on the album Baby on Baby topped the charts. Now, the exclusive Diddy party he said he attended was at the beginning of 2020, and if you have been following his career or whatever is left of it, that man has been crashing out ever since. Ahead of performing at a concert in Tampa, Baby punched a female fan on the way to the stage because she allegedly directly pointed a bright light from her phone into his eyes. After the incident, the crowd booed him off the stage, and he left the venue without performing any songs, only to later issue an apology that he would have reacted the same way if it was a male. Now, this sounded a little off, cause he could have just apologized without adding that bit.
I'm very sorry that there was a female on the other end of that flashlight on that phone. But keep in mind, I couldn't see you. You got the flash this close to me, which is okay, it's no problem. A lot of people did. They didn't put it as close as you put it, but a lot of people had flash on me, and that's okay. That's what I signed up for. That's the risk I take when I'm coming to, put on the show for my fans. It's dangerous. I'm blindsided. Cool, I'm with it. fans and how many people know how to zoom in. Just zoom in instead of popping me in my motherfucking eye with the phone. So I do apologize. There was a female on the other end, but male, I think by this time, you know, it's a well-known fact that like male or female, I would have responded the same exact way. You know what I mean? Of course, I had security with me in the club. They had they security and shit. With me, like, I make security treat fans with respect. I don't like all that rah-rah coming through. Move, watch out, knocking people out balance. Nah, you people paid to be here, you know, we gotta respect them when we move through. You know what I mean? You would have gave me the same respect in return. You did not give me the same respect in return, baby. All you had to do was zoom in. Just zoom in. Ain't that easy. You can zoom in close enough to see a pimple on my face. You ain't do that. And I already can't see you. Then you, come on, baby. Why you do that? I apologize that it went the way it went. You know, but I just wish that you could have respected me the way I would have respected you.
Interview 4:34/6:22. Before that incident happened, his security knocked out another female fan out cold on the floor cause she got up too close into Baby's face. That time neither Baby nor his team issued any public apology at all. There is, and who can forget him collaborating with Tory Lanez right after he was charged with a felony for Megan Thee Stallion and her feet, especially since he and Megan had the collab hit song Crybaby the year before the incident went down, only for him to later diss Megan in a track he released in September 2023 titled Boogeyman. In the lyrics, he ratcheted up the negative feelings between he and Megan, saying that he had hooked up with Megan, and also clowned her for the Tory Lanez incident. The lyrics went like, "You okay with me? That is childish." The day before she said that Tory Lanez her, "I was effing on Megan Thee Stallion waiting to say that is on my next album." Hit it the day before too. In 2021, DaBaby also got in hot water after making homophobic comments while performing on stage at Rolling Loud.
HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone light in the air. Lady, if you push like water, put a cell phone light in the air. Fellas, lights up. Fellas, if you ain't in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights in the air. Let's be real about this shit. Yeah, keep it real. Some of y'all niggas suspect as a motherfucker. Let's be real. I'll get somebody out here $1 million if they can guess who in here. I got $1 million right now if you can guess who. 4 times, Stunner, who you think? Who? Put it back and open it. I know who that is.
What even was that? Sounded like inner homophobia to me. Baby got so much hate after that. He got dropped by so many brands and labels that his entire career almost came to an end, save for people like Kanye West and 50 Cent, who stuck out for him and invited him to perform on their shows.
When I got canceled, I had just met 50 a week before. He was supposed to say, "Get me the f away from that." He ain't do that. Look, when you're down, you find a goddamn brother. And when you're up, you find a fake ass friend.
And now to address the Danny Lee situation in more details, cause it wasn't too long after Baby linked up with Diddy that he called the cops on Danny to come boot her out his crib. The live video started out as a joke but quickly escalated into a most disgraceful scenario, with the Bobby calling Danny his side piece and asking her to leave his crib with their 3-month-old baby.
This ain't nothing new. This is just me clearing the air, cause she not about to tell this. I can show you you begging me to stay here, shawty. This not.
Now you miss me, come back home, all this stuff. The fuck, I already left your ass.
You can see who cuckoo
yeah, let's see who's
not.
cuckoo, because I'm talking
but this is my thing. This is my thing.
time.
They didn't make.
Okay.
They did not make Shawty leave, and somebody need to come make Shawty leave.
Oh no, I'm leaving. I'm
Please,
leaving, don't worry. But guess
what
what,
I'm
guys?
saying.
I'm trying to go to the house to get my baby's
somebody
clothes.
need to make Shawty
and
leave.
he's telling me I can't go to the house to get my baby's clothes because I only have 4 outfits for her. Because I want to leave. So stop showing me, bro. You wanted to get on live to talk shit and put everybody in our business, trying to act like we haven't been together.
We haven't been together.
Okay, Jonathan. We haven't been together.
You don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on. Oh my God, this is so.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh my God, how you gonna go
This is what
live
you dealing with.
in the room right there?
You dealing with a real.
Just not.
Hey, listen.
Like as if I'm not gonna come out here and talk.
I'm gonna let y'all see what's going on. Like.
Interview 9:56/11:05. Bet the internet came for him after this, cause not only was he kicking Danny out his house with her newborn daughter, he was also recording it on live and embarrassing her in front of the world. Here's what a few people had to say about that. This person said, "He is so wrong for this. This situation could have been handled so differently behind closed doors. Why did he feel the need to humiliate and disrespect the mother of his child on social media?" Danny Lee: "This was a blessing in disguise because a real grown man would never handle a situation like this publicly." Another person added, "He is gaslighting. He knows calling her a side piece is hurting her, so that's why he is doing it. They were together, so now he wants to fake it. These men need help." After adding up all of these controversies, some people have come to a conclusion that the baby wasn't in his right mind when he acted out on Danny, and it was because he bent over backwards for Diddy. That's why his career really kicked off so fast. However, the moment he started to regret it and took it out by dissing on gay men on stage, everything started falling apart. Here's what some fans said about it. Diddy let him stay for the after party where the freak-offs happened. The 15 people that stayed back are people who are the inner circle of the freak-offs. They let the baby stay because Diddy wanted to induct him into the wildness with Jay-Z, Beyonce, and others that stayed back. Everything is beginning to make sense. To make matters even worse, or in this case more clear, Baby and Young Miami used to be really tight, and word on the street is she set him up for a link-up behind the scenes with Diddy. Not a coincidence that he and Young Miami are buddy-buddy. They all used to fling together. One source was quick to point out, Baby and Young Miami recently featured in a song, I'm a Hoe Too. Not long after the video dropped, dating rumors started going around between the two of them again, but it turns out that it's just a marketing scheme. It's really been wild out here with these allegations going back and forth. That's why we want to know what your thoughts are. What do you think Danny has up her sleeves against the baby? And do you believe that it's big enough to cancel him for good this time? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for more content like this, and check out this next video to get a closer look into all the nitty-gritty details of Hollywood.